recruit. These ain't no slaps. They just came off the practice squad. You can't
Right.
get them on the field. At some point, they can't go out there and block. And then that's my second point. But then my last point is this. Who do you have coming back? You went to the portal and got one guy. He the worst receiver on the team.
Who? Sam Brown.
Sam Brown. So you now got to go into the portal and find a receiver with experience on the field. It's one thing we can say all these dudes projected to be great, but you going unlike how you came in here, Mario, Beard, everybody, you came in here with experienced receivers. Those receivers had gotten playing time. Now you are faced. If the season ends right now tomorrow, them dudes is leaving going to the NFL.
They gone.
They gone. What you got? What do we got? Who we can say, okay, no, don't give me the, well, we got JoJo and Ray and Moo Moo and all them. No, they ain't showed you nothing on the field.
You talking about bringing in guys with experience?
When them bullets flying, bum, 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 bum. And that's
They haven't had a chance.
Come on.
Okay, so what do you say to people that say, listen, man, the first thing is Miami trying to win a ACC championship, some shit that they have not done. That's the first. When you put your goals on paper, right? Miami trying to win the ACC championship is at the top because they can't do it.
Yeah. You got to win. Yes. Those are goals every year for every.
Can't hear you. You went out. You went mute. I don't know. Maybe somebody calling you or something. We can't hear you no more. What the hell happened?
You can't hear me?
I got him. I got you, Luke.
Can you hear me now?
We went out. Oh, we were getting going too.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got you.
You can hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, Streeter can't hear me?
It look like he's stuck. He look like he's stuck.
Man, Streeter need to get him some damn internet. Streeter, we can't hear you.
See, we good. It look like you stuck. You can hear? Street, you good?
You got a phone call from Cooney.
Hold on. So since he fixing that, let me ask you this. So to your point, so you talking about the FAMU, the Ball State games, where you're going to get those guys some touches. They still keep their red shirt because they got 4 games, so forth and so on, right?
Correct.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I get where you're going now. Or even like you said, now you see that Wake Forest, we pulled away from them. You got a chance going in and get a series or 2. I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. And I've said that before, you know. And to your point, I guess the only one coming back is Zay Horton with experience that'll come back off that roster. We know X gone. We know that. I don't know if Sam Brown gone or not, but we know X is gone. You know that. Is George gonna be gone? He done, right? He got 3.
You know George gone.
Right. So, you know, the crazy thing about it, and you bring it up, like, that's where you got to get those rotational pieces. And
correct.
And for me, especially with a cat like Ray, and I know he played for you. Okay, you get him on the field for punt return, cool, I get it. Keep him involved. But like you said, he didn't come there solely just to be a punt return, right? Like he want to catch the ball too.
Hey man, I'm looking at JoJo
trade also, yeah.
Based on every report y'all gave me, you telling me JoJo can't get on the field after 11 and dropped all them balls? If you're gonna just only rotate, if you're only gonna play 4 receivers, that's why I got the stats in there. The stats are there. If
All
you
right, Luke, let's play.
look at anybody else's stats. Look at LSU stats. Look at Alabama stats.
Mm-hmm.
You have guys, your second tier guys this time of year.
Should be
This
playing.
time of year
Should be playing.
should have at least 10 or 15 catches.
That's fair.
I ain't saying you need to be 500 yards. No, you need to have gotten in the game. If I know you know football, if I know in this particular play, you're the third option, I'm gonna put that young guy as the third option. Your first two reads are these two because the play is designed
That
for
way.
the ball to go to those two. You're in the game. You're a little heart beating. You see the speed of the game because
Yeah.
what people have a tendency of not realizing, the speed of the game is 100 miles an hour in the game, and in practice, you're really going 70.
Right.
So now
Because
you
you're
got
used to
people,
that. Yeah,
you're
because
used to that.
you're accustomed to the speed. Those are your players. You know them. You know what they can do. They strength, all of that stuff.
Exactly.
Here's what I'm gonna ask you, Luke. Let's play a little devil's advocate. You know this,
Okay.
being the head coach, you've been in this game a long time. Sometimes assistant coaches don't have that autonomy. What do you think if you go to there and say, hey, well, that, you know what I mean, that's a Shannon Dawson call, or maybe even a head coach Mario call. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let
What
me
do you
ask you this here. Let me ask you
just
this here.
playing devil's advocate on that? Mm-hmm.
Streeter, you back?
I should be. Yeah, I'm good now.
So let me ask you that. That's a great question.
Talk to me.
He just asked me about playing devil's advocate, and if the head coach basically the head coach make the decision to rotate. How many times, and Streeter's up in there doing these interviews, how many times did the head coach go to the podium in the last 2 years and say, we need to get these guys involved? I'll wait.
He actually said we are going to get him involved. He actually said that they are going to get him involved. He says it.
See what I'm saying?
So here's my thing though, Louis, and I'm gonna just say it like this. To be honest, we know what coach speak is because that sounds good to keep people off your back for another week.
No, but ain't nobody asked him that. He just jump out there and say that.
I know, because he feel the pressure from the parents, the neighborhood, the community. Because we want to cheer Ray Ray and JoJo on too. Like so the community get to speaking. But here's the deal: you the head coach. So and you know this, Luke. If you say I want to get these players in the game, and I go into, and the game plan is, hey, if we get up by 17, 14, put Ray Ray in for a series or two, blah, blah. Well, you know, whatever that conversation is, and it don't happen, and I got to keep going to the podium, lying to the people, then that means you allowing it or you coaching it. So you just either coach speaking me, or you allowing him you allowing Beard not to substitute guys, or you cool with him not substituting. Because you've been in it, Luke, you know this. You there, and you saying to yourself, as the head coach, right? You had an assistant coach throw some young buck out there too early. Like, coach, what the hell you doing? Right? And then on the flip side, you got the coach that want to keep the starters in because he want to embarrass everybody. But you as the head coach say, guess what? Hey, man, put some of the young bucks in, man. We got this in hand.
It's just like on the par. It's in every level of football.
Right.
If you're on the bench and you're still on the team, that means you're worthy. Now, when we blowing somebody out, that's when we put the backups in.
There you go.
So why the fuck we ain't doing that? That's
Luke,
number one. And
we ain't blowing nobody out.
We haven't blown anybody out. Now that's a whole nother conversation we've
had.
FAMU.
He blew out FAMU.
That's fair.
Well, Ray had a nice long bomb versus Ball State. I don't think it was a touchdown.
Hey,
so we blew out FAMU, we blew out Ball State, and the rest of it was like fourth quarter blowouts.
Streeter.
Simple.
My thing is like this. We saw it. We knew when Jimbo Fisher was leaving, not saying that Mario get ready to leave. He did everything and haul out. He didn't recruit nobody else. He didn't develop nothing. They just shut the fuck down and they went to Texas A&M.
Right.
when you're in this business, you got to have like Restrepo. His first year, his first 2 years, his second year, what he had like 200 yards. He got out there, he got him some burn, and he got developed. I practice you. Only way I know whether you're capable of doing something like, let's take the running back room. Forget about the receivers. Let's take the running back room. Right now, we can identify after this year our first, second, third team running backs because they played.
That's true.
And they had an opportunity. They did what they had to do in practice. And then they came and you have confidence to put them in the game.
Right.
So we know who our backups are. We know who our DBs are. We know who our D-line is going to be next year because they got the opportunity to play.
Mm.
And they went out there shit. You got 21 and 30. I like them motherfuckers shit. I'm ready to see them. But I know it ain't but so many balls they can get because you got Fletcher and Martinez. But we've seen these guys play. And to your point, we've seen one of them play the true freshman in the heat of the moment.
Right.
That was no junk time. Got out there and played. So why are you not doing that in the words of Deion Sanders? He said, man, I don't give a shit if you're a walk-on, whatever it is. His center is a walk-on. He got freshmen out there, man. You come here, we expect you to play. Other than that, we ain't giving you no scholarship here.
Right. So both of y'all coaches, right? Luke, you got a huge game this weekend versus Chaminade. Hayes, you coach high school for a long time. Is a full wide receiver rotation a tight wide receiver rotation, or is it just about winning? It's about fuck it. Whatever gets the wins and losses. Like, talk to me.
Go ahead, Hayes. I'll listen to you and I'll come behind you.
I'll say this. High school may be a tad bit different because usually it's a big drop off from your ones to your twos, right? So that's high school and college a little bit different in that sense. Now again, if you're in a blowout situation or you up and you clearly up, you may want to rotate one or two guys. You don't want to have a mass exodus of all your receivers out and put all babies in, but you want to put one or two guys in, as series go along. But in college, I totally get what Luke is saying. Luke is saying exactly what should happen. Because here's one thing that's especially about the receiver room. You dictate where the ball goes, right? Like you said, he could be the third option. He could be the backside read. Yeah, he's not the first, second, or even third read. But just the fact that his little ass out there and his heart beating and his mama say, "Look at my baby," and so forth and so on. I mean that's plenty enough. But like you said, when you get to the Rays who now in year two, and I don't know how many times he's been on the field outside of punt return. I don't know what that count is, but like you said, you brought him here to do something. You brought him here to be a part of the program, and we're in a situation where we're not in a dogfight every week. It might be a little slow, but like Wake Forest, we end up hitting the gas on them late, right?
Yeah.
So you hit the gas on them late. You should be able to get them in for a series. Is he going to be the primary read? Probably not. You can put him in as the third option. Cam know where he's going with the ball. You know what I'm saying?
So, but is it a tight rotation in college?
A tight rotation? What do you mean by a tight rotation? What does that mean?
Look at the stats, Streeter.
I got them right here.
Look at the other teams, Power 5 teams. I'll do this. Pull up Colorado. They're similar to us. Pull up Colorado stats and look at how many receivers they play.
Let's see. Hayes, what I mean by a tight rotation, what I mean is we literally play 4 wide receivers. We play Horton, Brown, Restrepo.
Correct.
We play 4 guys.
Hell, is Michael Redding still on the team? Is Michael Redding still on the team?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Bro,
I was wondering.
It's still 15 dudes in that room.
Right.
It's other people. We don't even know who the hell they are.
So, Luke, is it a tight rotation?
Boss, it ain't no rotation. Tight. It ain't no rotation. Bro, you talk about a guy on a pass play running 100 miles an hour down the field. Let's go through this here. Coach, no, you got, okay, we just got this play. Boom, running 100 miles an hour. What they say these dudes running 22 miles an hour? Bam, they going. You got one guy running to clear out, another one coming up under the middle. Bam. Other one kicked the ball. Boom, boom, boom. That guy who just ran 30 yards down the field, like Tyreek Hill, he do that. Tyreek Hill, come over, get you a drink or
Right.
water here. Next guy go in. Hey, next play is a run play. Okay, Tyreek Hill. All right, you go back out there. Jaden Waddle come out of the game. Okay. That's how that works. And then all hands on deck. Okay, shit, we got red zone dudes, big dudes, because little niggas ain't finna do nothing in no red zone. And hey, and now you got, bro. I mean, look at, pull up Colorado stats.
I got them.
Okay, how many receivers they got? That has what how many receivers they playing versus our stats? Our stats is only 4 guys in double digits. Now tell me how many in Colorado
They
is
got
double
six.
digits.
They got 6 guys with over 10 catches. Let's do it that way.
6 guys over 10 catches.
They got 6 guys with over 10 catches at the wide receiver position. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4.
4.
And
it's not including tight ends, right, Street? You left them out?
No, I'm taking the tight ends out of it now. We got a beast of a tight end. Like, see, I don't know if that takes away the catches from wide receiver, but we
no. We ain't talking about no tight end. That's a whole
talking about receiver.
Yeah, no. We got 4 with over 10, right? They have, but I know our 4 has a lot of production, but they have 6 over 10. Wide receivers over 10, and then they got Terrell Timmons. He has 4. It kind of drops off from there with the wide receivers.
And that's what you normally have, Streeter. You normally have a 6-man rotation.
That's fair. You have one slot, one outside. Yeah.
And Colorado does have a tight end. I see the people in the comment section saying they don't. They got a tight end with 8 catches, Smalls,
yeah, 31.
And so our situation is a little different. So if you add our number 1, our tight end, because we got our all-world tight end, into the passing package, if you add him into that, that's 5. That's 5 with over 10. You still short 1. But we just only talking about receivers. And my point is this, Streeter. I will be a Hurricane next year. I don't know if them coaches going to be a Hurricane next year, but I will.
Yeah.
And I look at Florida State and see what the fuck happened to that. Yeah. I don't want to be like that. That's maybe I'm traumatized by Florida State and all them portal people and everybody. I don't want to be like that. I'm like, no, how did they get like that? They had a bunch of people with no experience. I don't want to be there. I will have a heart attack, Streeter. That'll be the end of me. We come back, we're doing all this, and now we got all these young dudes out there. But we all, if you love the Hurricanes, we all would have to be realistic about it. So when you see them dudes running through them, coach, you know how it is. When them motherfuckers running across them shallow routes, everybody ain't built for that.
No, sir. You got to put that body on more.
You got okay. I need to know who's gonna get big. That's why Steve Spurrier, he gonna keep the gas on, and he's developing his guys for next year. This is not the NFL. The NFL, you can do that shit, but then they still rotate 6 people.
Hey, Street, real quick. After our 4, who is the next receiver? Who's the next receiver with the most catches for Miami?
After our 4, who's the next receiver with the most catches?
Good question.
Well, I skipped over Royal. Martinez comes next. Elijah Lofton, the freshman, actually.
Martinez is a running back. The man actually got receivers.
Ray, he got 4 catches. That's not funny, Luke. That ain't funny, dog.
and that's probably what 3 of those is FAMU, 1 Ball State.
Yeah. Ray got 4, and then Josiah Trader got 3.
Come on.
And as much as we throw the ball,
Come on.
In the chat, in the chat, I just told y'all Ray has 4 catches and Josiah Trader has 3. Are y'all cool with that? Now, Luke, I'm finna throw this one at you. Some people say, well, why would Luke go after KB knowing how hard it is for a black coach to make it to college football? Why he won't shoot Mario? What you say to that, Luke?
Do I know? Listen. KB is the shit roll downhill. KB is the position coach, and his room is that question.
Yeah.
So now, if I shot KB and he really got hit by friendly fire, and it's really Mario that's telling him don't put nobody else out there, then somebody got hit. If it's the offensive coordinator saying don't put nobody out there, just do not rotate nobody, somebody got hit. Now, going back to the thing about the black coach, I love my black coaches. That's why I always defend Prime, when all these black people jump on Prime and they hate him. Lee Jackson State, he over there, they hate him, they hate him, hate him. Listen, I love my black coaches, but when you're wrong, you're wrong. It's not about race in this thing. It's about University of Miami. I love the institution called University of Miami. These coaches will be here next year. And the people in the chat, if you ask that question, did you not jump on Randy Shannon? Last time I checked, he black, and he from Miami. Oh, yeah. You jumped on Gaddis. Last time I checked, he was black. I could keep on going down. Y'all want to hang Gaddis. So don't give me the black shit. Y'all want to take Gaddis and Kogan. Gaddis! Y'all ran Gaddis the hell up out of here. So don't give me.
I had to get Gaddis out of the tree one night.
You had to get Gaddis out. And they closed the tree down, coach. Coach, this man here had to go get us out the tree, coach.
And what happened, dog? They closed the tree.
They had this man on suicide watch. Don't give me this bullshit about Luke going after the black coach. No.
So here's my question, Luke. You answered it earlier, but I want to be clear. Because you said, sometimes you get caught friendly fire. And again, I'm asking you this because I know you see that you currently sit in this seat too as a head coach. So, are you saying that it's either Mario is coaching it or allowing it? Meaning, he's telling KB not to rotate, or he's allowing KB not to rotate. What do you think it is? Because it seems like everybody else is rotating. Running back room rotating, DB room rotating, linebackers, D-line rotating, O-line rotating. Only one ain't rotating is quarterback. So I guess my question is, who's allowing it? Who's coaching it? In your opinion?
Well, you laid out all the other positions that are rotating. So if we're going to leave it like that, we're going to say that has to be the position coach. Because if Mario allowing everybody else to rotate at their leisure, then we got to say it ain't on Mario, it's on him.
So he's allowing.
Ultimately, it's on Mario's head because he's the head coach. But again, if nobody wasn't rotating, and we had all these gangsters on the team at running back and this and DB and da all over the place, then we could be like, okay, well, them boys can't rotate nobody. They got a stranglehold on because there's no example, and that's what it's always. There's no example of anybody rotating, but that's not the truth with this program. There are examples at every position where the head coach allows his coaches to rotate. Now, why is that the problem at receiver? And y'all want to tell me I'm killing the black man?
What you eating, dog?
Next week I'll get if Jason Teller don't give me no sacks, you're gonna have a bad tweet too.
that playoff time. Listen, Luke, the fans are saying it's playoff time, man. They saying chill out, man. Wait after the playoff. You got a big game versus Chaminade this weekend, dog. They saying focus. They need you to focus.
I am focused.
They need you to focus, right? And let this shit live after the season.
That's a good point. Well, that is a good point. Who said that in the chat? That makes sense. Maybe I should have thought about that before I hit send, because there's a lot of Streeter.
What's up?
There's a lot of times I don't hit send. Well, I've been typed up some stuff and
the
be
30-second rule. The 30-second rule.
That's what I see. I have to discipline myself, but I went off the deep end this morning. If I had to do it right now, I probably wouldn't have hit send. But I just got fed up. And you're right. It is the playoff time. But sometimes there needs to be a shot in there. Somebody got to stick them. You know what I'm saying?
Luke has been talking about this all year long.
Listen.
He didn't just wake up this morning and feel like.
Correct.
Every Sunday morning he been calling me. We've been having this conversation. In my membership with the villains, we've been having a conversation. Hey, listen, in 3 months, we're going to have Emory at quarterback, and y'all are going to be asking me, who is he throwing the ball to?
Exactly.
I've been doing this a long time, Luke. I know how it works. I don't got to wait 3 months from now. I know what my members are going to be asking me. Street dog, hey, who Emory? We got to get Emory some weapons.
And what you going to do? Go into the portal? Right now, you're going to have to go in the portal and get at least some veterans. Hey, coach, you coach. Who the most productive guys on your team? The veterans, right?
The veterans. I think Hayes will be right back. But no, it's the veterans. Now
you got to have vets.
Yeah.
I mean, guys who got experience in being out there in that fire. Who we open up with next year?
Well, Isaiah Horton comes back. One of the most.
No, who you open up with in a football game?
Who we open up with? What you mean?
Who we open up? What's the first 3 games we got to play?
The first game, is it Florida? Let's see. Who we open up with next year?
I think it might be Notre Dame.
Let's see. Damn! Don't say we jumping out there with Notre Dame. Oh, Notre Dame, August 30th.
And then what? And then after that,
Bethune. Then Florida Gators. Then Florida State.
You finna fire up and put them babies out there against on national TV. You know, Notre Dame is God's team. They're gonna be talking about God's team. I mean, they're the only person that don't have a conference, and they just automatically get put in the playoffs. They got their own TV network and everything in the world. That's God's team. So you know, God and everybody else could be watching. And you filed with Notre Dame.
No preseason. No FAMU. Listen, chat. We got Notre Dame right out the gate, right? And literally our young guys are gonna have to be him. Chance, JoJo, they're gonna have to be those guys.
Ain't no more Estrepo.
Ray, like they, yeah. Kim Moore ain't walking through that door.
And you got lucky. We got lucky. I love it. Maybe we can get lucky again, but hey, baby. Hey, listen, man. That's what I'm saying. They right. You know, it's the playoff time, but every now and then, some people need to have a shock. If I'm Beard, I'm going to get them 4 receivers and say, hey, look here, you motherfuckers, I'm taking these bullets for y'all. Especially you, number 11. Because for God knows I don't know how you on the field. I come from the era of Coach CJ. You drop the ball, you come sit your ass down over here.
You go sit down.
That's right. I've always coached like that. I coach like that. Hey, you look, this bench will get your mind right real fast. So again, if we're not doing that, Streeter, then hey, you better have something. Now we got to spend a ton of money to get some veteran receivers, and they ain't gonna come cheap.
Luke, you think
And then
KB?
you gotta think about recruiting. If you recruit, if I'm we recruit with we recruit versus Alabama, LSU, Georgia, all that. We're in competition with them. We ain't in competition with no damn FIU and FAU and South Florida and
Right,
all that shit. We're in competition with them big boys,
right.
Texas A&M. So when they go in the room, and I sit down at the street table and I say, hey man, I need you to come play ball at the University of Miami for me. And then they coach gonna come in the room and say they don't play young guys. And they gonna say they don't develop. Do you want your son to go over there when them people don't develop and nor do they play them? Obviously they can't play them because they ain't developed.
Right.
That's what you gotta deal with. That's the reality of it all. And keeping a winning tradition. That's the reality of it all. And we know how to transfer portal work. It go both ways. It's a revolving account. You might have some guys that leave because they might get offered a bunch of money to be their veteran over there at their place. So now
Right.
so this is the world we live in. Streeter, it's the world we live in.
Yeah. No.
So
You got
yes,
to.
we want to win a national championship. We had a team right now, all right, to win it. But I could not, to answer y'all question earlier, I could not say this in the third week that this man is not rotating people by saying to you, I couldn't go public because I had to still give him the benefit of the doubt to
Right.
be able to correct it. Because my impression might be, man, hold on, man, what we were shit, you know. And then now, week after week after week after week, and I told you, I say they're gonna start dropping balls because they ain't gonna have no legs.
Yeah, you said that. You said that early. That man, they wide receivers. They gonna eventually get fatigued. They gonna get burnt out.
If they take it every rep, that's every rep. Do you know Travis Hunter is probably one, he's different. He got some different stuff going on. But when you take it every rep, again, I tell people to look at Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is not taking every rep. Jaden Waddle is not taking every rep.
Yeah,
Braxton Berrios ain't taking every rep.
Michael Jordan came out the game. He did.
Only person did that shit and stayed in there for the whole game was Allen Iverson.
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter.
That might be his daddy. But what the hell they got going on? I don't know what they got going on. But again, Streeter, that's my point. Hey, do I want to see them clip Beard? No. But I know the media wasn't going to ask the question. So I went and put it out there. You having this conversation, you're going to get stared down by the head coach because they're going to think you had something to do with this.
Yeah, they don't want me asking Mario no more hard questions, but I mean, it's my job. I mean, they gonna come every now and then.
These questions, what I'm asking right now, are going to come up in the spring. We here right now. Hey, look, the adjustment after the bye week was to put the tight end at receiver to get him some catches. Because you know why, Streeter? The
Wow.
offense is not designed around getting the tight end the ball. So they had to take the damn tight end and put him at receiver. Because this kid is a first-round draft pick. It's like, you sitting up in the room, how the hell we got to get that tight end the ball? This man is a first-round draft pick. We're going to be looking like Boo the Fool when he in the NFL going to the Pro Bowl, and he really never did nothing here. This man's a specimen.
He
You
is.
got to get him the ball.
You think he's a first rounder?
Yeah.
He's a
No
problem.
question about it. That
He's
man's
a
a first
mismatch.
rounder.
When I'm out on the field looking at him, man, he's a mismatch every time he's split out. They decide to throw him the ball whenever they want to, but he's a mismatch.
Streeter, you got the stats. How many balls he caught?
You said he was the next guy with the least amount of balls.
He
It's
caught
him and Ray
26.
Ray,
He
right?
got 26 of them for 482, 5 touchdowns. He's the 5th leading receiver on the team.
5th leading receiver. That man's a beast.
Yeah. We talking
So
about Elijah Royal. Nah, Luke, listen, bro, you made some points, and you made some points. Now I know damn well you don't think KB is worse than the wide receiver coaches we done seen come through the University of Miami.
oh,
I know damn well you don't think he's the worst, cause we done seen some dudes now.
put some name on it.
You think he worse than Ron Dugans was here?
Stop it.
Come on, man. Dugans had the Mark Pope and the Wiggins issue going on. The kids dropping balls. I know you don't think KB worse than that, bro. Shout out to Ron Dugans. Went to college with my girlfriend, man. Shout out to Ron Dugans.
The man, Dugans just got fired.
He did, man. But I mean, the coaching fraternity, he'll get on, man. I mean, we talk about all this stuff all the time. Listen, bro, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. I'm gonna just
because I gotta
bro. I
go.
understand.
I gotta go look at these people from
Yeah, you got some damn film to go watch, bro.
Hollywood.
It's a storm. It's a storm coming. It's a storm coming through, bro. And you in here arguing about KB.
You got me on. You send me a link, and I come
Yeah.
on anytime you come. Hey, you the only person I do podcasts for free. Everybody else I charge $20,000.
Oh shit, 20,000. He said 20,000, baby. That's crazy. I appreciate.
So you can write it off.
I listen, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. All right.
Okay, man. I love you and love your fans and all that. Y'all have a good day.
All right, bro. Holla at me. Goddamn Luke. So there it is, bro. Listen. Hey, listen. He got some valid points. Now, if you listening, he didn't think it all the way through about timing of the tweet. Oh, we got Syracuse this weekend. Donovan McNabb kicked our ass back in the past. Syracuse once in. He got Chaminade this weekend. This could be the end of his high school career because he done got his goddamn own catalog back. I don't see him coaching too much longer. Shit. Listen, Kane fans, the same thing I told my members. In 3 months, we still gonna be here. Cam Ward gonna be gone. Dawson might be Rice head coach. The villains, Kane fans, we still gonna be here next year. We open up with Notre Dame. Emory may be our quarterback. And we're gonna be asking, hey, we got Isaiah Horton and Chance, JoJo, Ray Ray, not Carr. These guys, are they ready to go? I ain't gotta wait. I ain't gotta take it one game at a time. I ain't gotta take. That's what's gonna happen in 3 months. You know how I know? Because I've been doing this for a long time. I've had communities and I've had memberships, and I know the questions that these guys ask me every year. So I want y'all to close your eyes before I get up out of here. Shout out to Coach Hayes. Coach Hayes might be chasing deers or something. And I want y'all to think about Notre Dame versus Miami, game 1. Emory possibly being our quarterback, or DJ Lagway, or Austin Simmons. I don't think it'll ever be CJ. I don't think they'll rock down that road. But let's just say Emory's our quarterback. It's game 1. We get first ball. They about to kick off to us. And we got Isaiah Horton. And we got all our highly talented recruited young guys. But none of them haven't played. That's what it may look like. Now, the transfer portal is out there. But if we go to the transfer portal now, once again, we're going to get guys and putting them in front of the guys that we're supposed to be developing. If we get Zachariah Branch, go on Zachariah Branch. I just couldn't miss out Zachariah. If we get Zachariah Branch, go ahead, Zachariah Branch. Come on down. I take old Zachariah Branch. But I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna go to the transfer portal now, we're putting guys in front of the guys that we're supposed to be developing, and then we back doing the same thing again. But close your eyes and just think about Notre Dame versus University of Miami, and we out there with our young guys that haven't played much. Cause they not, if we in the playoffs, dog, we big time now. They not, it ain't they finna play in the bowl game. God damn it, our bowl game it's gonna be for all the marbles. So I'm sure Luke don't hate KB. Luke ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? But he got some valid points. We had a tight rotation. It got us to 10-1. I'm sure our first goal is to win the ACC national championship. And if that's the goal, then fine. The future, we'll deal with it when it get here. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share, man. Make sure y'all go to the description. You want to cop some of our villain shorts. I got a pair on. I'm gonna start modeling for y'all. I'm doing a little. Got my villain shorts on, man. Go click the link in the description, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. Go watch some Netflix or something, man. Y'all heard it here, man. I know y'all want to hear what Luke had to say, but there it is. Y'all got to question anything, man.